All right. Welcome back to the Enigma Stationery channel. Going to do just a quick stream tonight, mostly to check out the revised setup. We'll swatch a couple links, and I wanted to share a new item, not an item for sale on our shop, but a new item we ordered for ourselves this week, and I'm excited to share it. All right, so first off, we've got, let's share the fun new item. This, if you haven't heard about it, Mike Hurley and CGP Gray over at Cortex Brand have this new item. They've brought out several notebooks, and they've got a journal and a notebook and a couple other items they've released in the last few years. And this new one is called the Sidekick Notepad. I'm going to call it a notepad, I guess, maybe. I don't have the website up in front of me. Should have done more homework ahead of time. But this is intended to be kind of a scratch pad on your desk and a to-do list while you're working at your computer. So I can't show you my computer because it's off camera managing the stream, but imagine, if you will, that just on the after the top of the pad here was the beginning of my laptop. So this idea is to kind of sit there. And because of that, you can see one thing that's very cool about the way they designed it. You can actually see the lines here where they've pre-scored the fold lines. So as soon as you pull it out of the wrapping, which I just did yesterday, I haven't written in this yet at all, but I did want to open it up and take a look. So the reason the cover's coming up is because I have already folded it over once. And so it's pre-scored, so you can very easily fold it over, and then it stays nicely. So you've got the cover for throwing it in your bag, moving around and protecting the contents, but then it gracefully flips away, and you've got your writing surface here with the cover completely out of the way. And it's very nicely, in case you forget the name of it, it does say Sidekick up in the corner. Very minimally there, but yeah, you can see you've got a nice dot grid area here and kind of dominating most of the pad. About the 2/3 to 3/4 of the width of the pad is the dot grid area, kind of scratch paper, and you've got a pre-filled spot for the date. And then down the right-hand side, you've got sort of a to-do list area. And I guess I won't be able to share what it looks like after I use it for my day job, but because it'll have confidential stuff I can't share on it by then. But this is exactly how I typically work. And so the moment I saw that they'd created this item, and of course, like everything they do from Cortex Brand, it's a really nice fountain pen friendly paper. So, you can write with all your different pens and markers and whatever you've got, and it's going to hold up really nice for that. There's 60 sheets in here, and it's available at cortexbrand.com, and I'm looking forward to using it. It's, I take a lot of calls and impromptu meetings and work through a lot of kind of customer service related issues to my day job, and so I'm frequently getting new information and needing to jot down notes, and those turn into to-dos that I'll be able to keep track of over on the right hand side. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this integrates into my regular productivity system. But there aren't a lot of these out there in the wild yet, so I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you all. And like I say, you can get one of your own very easily. So with that, the main thing I wanted to do tonight was just I'm in the midst of a project for our website of doing new ink swatches for every ink we sell. And so, and I say in the middle of, that's extremely generous. I'm at the very beginning of that project. And so wanting to update all of our product listings with inks to have a really nice quality ink swatch that's consistent throughout all the different items we carry. That way it'll be easier for customers to compare one ink to another. And so I'm actually going to mute my mic, and I'm going to turn the music up a little bit, and I'm just going to do some swatches, and you can watch along and chill out. I'll keep an eye on the chat in case there's any questions or anything, although I think at the moment it's just my spouse Michelle and partner in business and in life there in the chat. So Michelle will be kind enough, I think, to drop links into the chat for any of the items we're talking about. And Michelle, yes, I'll take you up on your text that you sent me. Go ahead and find the direct link to the Sidekick Notepad and drop that into the chat. So on the replay, anybody can see that, or if anybody drops in later. But now on to some ink swatching. I'm going to go through a bunch of our Sailor Urameku inks. There's a new round of the Uramekus coming very soon. We've actually got some in the midst of shipping to us as we speak. So within a couple of weeks, we'll have even more colors to add. But in the meantime, these are the initial batch of Uramekus, and they're beautiful colors. Some lovely shading inks among them, and well, I'll let them speak for themselves. All right. So that's 3 down and 6 to go out of this this batch. And I'm actually going to cut this a little short because I'm getting warning messages on my on one of my battery levels. So rather than have this fail, I'm just going to choose to end before something runs out of juice here. But you can see what I meant by shading. Because yeah, you can see just how much variation there is in these two, the Yoi and then the Kangyo. This is one of my favorites of this, at least of this first batch of Yurimekus. It's hard to pick just one. Half the reason that we love being in the stationery business is because we don't have to pick favorites, because we have to try them all. And this is a great example of why. But yeah, this Kangyo, you can see there's so much variation. The purple and green and gray, and there's just so many hues there, all in one ink. Sailor's really done a heck of a job on these. So thanks for hanging out for a few minutes, and we'll pick this up next time with even more swatching, and I've got a couple of new items that I'll be excited to share as well. But as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.